Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I've got a very exciting unboxing, and that is because this is an exclusive first release from a mint in a different country. I want to give full credit to the person that left this comment on one of my previous videos. Now if it wasn't for you leaving this comment on my video, I wouldn't have gone and done all my research into this particular coin, and I wouldn't have even heard about it in the first place. So thank you very much for leaving that comment, and that is what really took me down the rabbit hole of looking into this coin and ultimately deciding to pick one up. So let's get straight into the video. Now those of you that are in Stacker Social, I already communicated this out in a post about a week or two ago now. So those in Stacker Social have actually got a head start on picking up one of these coins if you wanted to grab one, but I believe these will sell out fairly quickly. They already sold out from the mint that produced them, and they're flying off the shelves of the second-hand market. On eBay they are selling up really quickly, so definitely go and head over and grab one if you're interested. But let's get straight into the video and I will explain a little bit more as we go. Now from the comment you can see that this is actually Italy's very first silver bullion coin release. Now in my opinion, and this is not financial advice, this is just my opinion, I think that long term this coin is going to hold its value very nicely, because for those people in the future, and I'm talking maybe 10 years time, that decide they want to date run this coin, this is the very first one in the series. Therefore this one is going to be the hardest to get hold of, and this will, in my opinion, be one of the most sought after coins in the collection. So that is the reason I've actually gone out and grabbed one. I've actually grabbed two, because I do think, like I said, in the future these could be very sought after, and if people are trying to get hold of one of these, the reason I got two is so that I have the option to be able to sell one and to still be able to keep hold of one. So that is why I grabbed two. And I'm going to read a little bit before we get into it. Let me just read a little bit of my research that I did into this coin. Now there are actually only 16,000 of these released in total, and there's only 3,000 of them released in a box. So you can see through the wrapper there's actually a box inside here. Now these are all bullion coins, so although it's in a box, it doesn't mean it's a different coin from the other 16,000. It just means that it's got a presentation box and I believe a little booklet or a COA or something like that within the box. So there's actually only 3,000 of these available, which is a very low amount for a bullion release. And even if we look at the bigger picture and we forget about the fact this is one of the ones that are in the box, there's still only 16,000 of these in total. So for a bullion coin, that is an extremely low mintage, and with it being Italy's first ever silver bullion coin, like I said, I do think this is going to do very well in the future, but who knows, it'll be very interesting to see. And I have actually done a little bit more research into the background of this coin, and I will leave those links in today's video description. Like I said, they're already over on Stacker Social. I've put all of my research on this piece on Stacker Social, but if you're not in Stacker Social, I will also put the links to my research in today's video description, so you can actually have a little look yourself and see what you think. But here we go. Extremely nicely packaged. This actually came all the way from Italy. It's arrived extremely quickly. Bit shame that the box is a little bit creased down here, but overall it looks like the box is fairly good condition. Really nice looking designs and pictures on the box. You can see it's actually got a face value, a very low face value for a 1 ounce bullion piece, 0.25 euro. So that's quite interesting that it's got such a low face value on this coin. But the actual coin is called the Daisy, and it's from the Flora and Fauna collection, or series as it says on there. So you see it says 2025. And let's have a little look. Now I will give you my honest opinion on the actual design of the coin. I'm not a massive fan of the actual design. When I saw the design on the coin, straight away, it didn't really appeal to me as looking really nice. So it will be interesting to see what my thoughts are when I see it in hand, if that changes my mind. But I really only picked this up because of how sought after I do think this could be in the future. So there we go, there's all the stats on there. You can see it says there's 16,000 of these in total. The fineness is 3 nines fine. You've got the weight, 31.104 grams, which is 1 troy ounce. And you've got the diameter and all the rest of it on there as well. Now you can see down here, this is what I was saying about the mintage in these presentation boxes. There's only 3,000 of them in total. This is a fairly low one, 958 out of 3,000. And a really nice little booklet that comes with it. I'm not going to read through it all now, but I will let you pause the video and have a little read if you're interested. It's nice that it's not only got it in Italian on this side, but it's also got it in English on this side. So that's a nice touch. But yeah, really nice little booklet there to go with it. And this box already is really nice. It's got a magnetic opening to it, so it's feeling really classy already. And it's got like a spring sort of design, so it closes on itself. But let me show you this coin. Let me pop it out of here and show you it a little bit closer. Now, like I said, the coin design didn't jump out at me straight away. I purely only grabbed this because it was the first bullion coin that Italy have released, and because the mintage, in my opinion, is very low for a bullion coin. But you can see the capsule looks a little bit... Let me try and undo the capsule. The capsule looks like it's shielding its beauty. There we go. Yeah, the capsule was a little bit scratched and not very clear. But look at that. It's almost got a bit of a concaved effect to it. So already, just having this piece in the hand actually looks better than the images. You've got the daisies on the front there. It says 2025. It's got some wording around the edge. Italiana Repubblica around the edge. And I'm really liking the concaved feel that you get. It really bounces the light off it really nicely. So that's a nice little touch. If you hold it at that angle, you can see it kind of curves inwards, which is concave. Now if we flip it over in the capsule and have a little look at the other side of the coin. Now this was the side that I wasn't too keen on, but actually now I've got it in the hand, it actually looks a lot better than the photos. I really like all of the flowers in her hair. It says Flora across the top there. 1 troy ounce AG 3 nines. And you can see there is the face value hidden away in the border of the coin. And that was another thing that I wasn't a massive fan of. I didn't like the fact that the face value was kind of blending in with the design. You can't really see it that clearly. But now I've got this coin in the hand, I actually really like it. Something a little bit different. It's almost got a bit of a proof feel to it. Now it's not really mirrored finish. You can see it looks like it could do with a good polish. It doesn't look really shiny, but you don't expect a bullion coin to be with a proof finish. The only difference from this coin to the ones that were available in tubes is the fact that it's been put inside this presentation box and in the capsule. So that is why, although it looks like it's a proof coin because of the presentation, it's still got that bullion silver feel where it isn't perfect. And you can tell that it's a little bit more mass produced than a proof piece. But yeah, I actually really like it. Now I've got it in the hand, it actually looks a lot better than the photos. And I've actually ordered 2 of these, like I said. So I've actually got another one that will be arriving hopefully within the next couple of days. And it'll be interesting to see what serial number that is, whether it's higher or lower. Let me know in the comment section. Let's have a little guess. What do you think it will be? Do you think it will be higher than, what was this one? 958, or do you think it'll be lower than 958? Let's have a little guess and see who gets it right. But there we go. Let me know in the comments section if you decided to pick up one of these coins after reading about it on Stackers Social. I actually started a discussion topic in Stackers Social where everyone was discussing this piece, and I know there was a couple of people in there that said they'd also gone out and picked one up. I actually got this from eBay, and I got my second one from eBay as well, and they've already, like I said, they've shot up quite a lot from the original sale price because they're already only available on the second-hand market. But I do think long term this could do very, very well. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you did pick one up, did you go for the presentation box or did you just go for the coin in its own? I'll be interested to hear. I think it was around about £20 difference between the two. I think to get it in this presentation box, and these are rough figures because I can't remember exactly, I think it cost me around about £75 to £80 for this, including delivery to the UK. And I think if I was to get the coin on its own, it was around about £50. So like I said, that is from the second-hand market. I would be interested to know if anyone knows how much these were when they were first being sold from the mint. Please do let me know in the comment section as well. That'd be very interesting to see how much they've already increased in price after selling out from their mint already. But yeah, really cool, interesting piece. And I thought I would film a little video just to showcase this coin and put that information out there to those that haven't yet heard about this coin. So really excited to see that Italy are bringing out some bullion coins. It'll be very interesting to see what they do in the future. Do you think they're going to start bringing out some bars or different designed pieces? Maybe they bring out an actual proof version of this. That'll be quite interesting to see. But thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you found it interesting. A little bit of a different showcase today. Something a little bit different. Something you probably haven't seen yet. Please do like, share and subscribe if you're not already. And I hope you have a very nice day.